Good evening, agents, and welcome back to Project Astatine. We rejoin our trio as they secure lodgings and attempt a somewhat interesting venture into the forest. So, we hope you enjoy this episode as we finally discover what is the Malice in Michigan.
Alright, so, once Brogan is in, we'll be able to start for real, but for now, I will say, hey!
Hi.
Welcome back to
Hello.
Project Astatine, everybody.
Who the hell are you talking to? Oh, right, no, this is on a stream.
This is on stream. But I'm also saying it to you guys, because welcome back.
It's true. Yeah, it has been a couple weeks, right?
It's been a hot minute. Last time, you guys went to,
Church?
well, yeah, well, notably, you got out of Toby Marsh's house,
Scot free.
got some food, went to church, met Toby later, learned some things.
Saw some spooky photos.
Also, before that, you also went to the crazy shop for a second.
Yes.
Got a tablecloth.
Got a tablecloth, that's right.
Talked up a woman and told them just how wasted I was.
That's
Yup.
true, that's
My
true.
Tabletop simulator was in Korean for a second.
That's awesome.
That was weird. Like the join and create buttons. Weird.
You guys also, while you're at the restaurant, you set up to stay the night at the Lost Pines Lodge. That is near the well, it's near Boone, but it's more in the forest. As is up here, you can see. And that's where you guys headed out, and we left you at the entrance, basically, or at least parked nearby. Yeah, we open here at the Lost Pines Lodge, where you see a big, lodge-like building, you might say.
Wow. God, Alejo, you have such a way with words.
Thank you.
So, if this is 50 feet down here, so 1.9 or 2 is 50 feet.
Yeah.
So
it's
only about 150 feet long.
150 feet long. It's
not very
150 feet,
premium.
almost 50 feet wide. Oh. It's only a 3-star hotel, as you can see. So really,
Well, wow.
It's only 150 feet long. It's not a lodge. It's a short j.
Ah, there it is.
I hate it. So yes,
Jesus Christ.
the lodge itself, you arrive here, it is later in the evening, in fact.
Wait, is that a pool?
I think so, yes.
Oh my God. We have it.
Boy.
Well, we don't know if it's in service though.
Well, the thing is, you got to be careful. It doesn't matter if it's in service. It might have a fucking monster in it. It might have a
gibbering mouther, even.
Gibbering mouther, that's it.
Oh yeah, I wonder what that would be crazy.
Let me just dive in headlong without
Yeah.
looking.
Wouldn't it be stupid if the main area of the campaign was a big fucking house and they just decided to put an enormously strong monster in a pool that you wouldn't go into?
God, that'd be wild.
Yeah, that'd be
Strange.
dumb as hell. Ugh.
Anyway, so
What's expand side panel?
that's that's part of Google Maps. Don't look at that. Anyway,
What's Google?
What's layers?
what?
Oh, this place has layers?
Man.
Yeah. It's like an ogre.
Oh, actually, after we stay here, can we go to bars?
well, you could. Yep.
There is no bars
Actually,
in
yeah,
town.
I'm gonna go to bars.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Anyway, so.
I'm gonna go to South 15 and a half road.
Well, you should, because that's kind of where you are, technically. So,
Anyway.
you guys arrive here late in the evening. The sun has set, and the stars are starting to, show themselves in the sky as you pull up in front of the big old building here.
And the lodge.
Yep. the big old building here. You only see a couple of cars that are we'll say there's a car here. Wow, look at this car. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so well
Amazing.
drawn.
Thank you.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
put tires on it. Hold on.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
What-
Anyway,
what color's the next car?
the next
wait,
car, is oops.
White also.
No, that's not what I meant to do.
Whoa.
I didn't mean to do that.
I understand.
Anyway, the other car is a nice orange. There you go. Thank you for the wheels. Okay. So yes, you only see a couple of cars here. And you notice no, the lights aren't on, my man. Then come on.
No, it's just
I
it's an aesthetic choice.
I understand. And so yeah, you don't see like anybody outside. You see the doors themselves are glass doors, and you can see inside the little main waiting area, as well as a desk with a younger man behind it. It seems.
From outside, I'll be like, that should be Alex. He said he'd be working here at night.
Well, you're the one who set the reservation, so I'll follow your lead.
I suppose that's true.
You need a drink?
No, I shouldn't drink before bed, unless we plan to be up longer.
Well, what do you guys think about when should we? This is actually out of character. Are we parking at the moment or no? Like,
I assume you guys have parked.
Okay.
Yeah, Phil would have pulled the car up.
While we have a moment when nobody is listening, when do we want to like focus our search? Do we want to try to do some at night, or do we want to try to focus on the day? Obviously, the day would be safer, but it could be more likely that whatever we're looking for could come out at night.
It's very likely that whatever happened at night.
So if we're here to stop it, maybe going out at night would be worth considering.
Are you prepared to are we prepared if something were to happen?
Well, that's why I'm asking before we do so.
I appreciate
I
that.
am prepared.
I'm all good. Although, and I'll start flipping through my notebook for like what days all the like animal bodies and like human bodies were like discovered and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How like I'm trying to see if the attacks are ramping up in frequency. Or if they're all fairly steady.
Right. The first body was found. You recall it was a week and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the second body was now. Well, it's still technically only 2 days ago, I believe.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Yeah, two nights ago. Excuse me. So this will be the third night since.
So 10 days, and I'll say that as 3 days.
That's the other thing. The faster we do it, we may save lives.
True.
So again, I think I am prepared to try, but I'm the minority here.
If you're all prepared, I will go along. Just a fair warning that I'm not a fighter. I'm a note taker. I'm a scholar.
Actually, now that you mention it, you don't happen to have and you don't happen to have any more booze on you, do you?
I still have 3 cans of Blue Moon and about a half of the 5th.
Okay, save that 5th because we may need you on your A game later.
Fair warning. I talk better, but I still suffer the reactionary delay of alcohol.
Okay.
That and I can't imagine shooting. Do you shoot? Do you have a gun?
Me?
And he just like pops open, like he reaches into one of his back pockets and just pulls out a dinky little pocket knife. And he's like, I have this. Like it's just like a flip out pocket knife.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine your aim is too particularly stellar if you're sauced.
I can swing this wildly.
Well,
we still have that trank gun, don't we?
Yes.
I'll tell you that if I were forced to attack, I'd have roughly a 30% chance to hit somebody.
With that knife or with a gun? Or would you have even less of a statistical chance with a gun?
Less, because I think gun is base 15, isn't it? Firearms?
It's base 20.
Base 20.
Base 20, yeah, so I'd be even worse. I have no points in firearms.
I know
Okay.
that because I'm 20.
I have 22.
I think literally all of you have 20, yes.
None of us have gun skills.
It's okay. You'll be fine.
It'll be all right.
Nothing to worry about. It's not like there's anything out there.
Will be something.
Yeah.
It will be something, all right. That is a fact of life.
Well,
And death.
okay. If we're undecided about that now, I say we head on in, get our room, and then we can kind of start a plan from there, because we still need to... Well, I'll get to that when we're able to convene.
Fair enough.
So I'll get out of the car, grab my backpack and my luggage.
Yeah. I'll grab mine as well.
Yeah.
Make sure to grab snacks.
Of course. You all pile out of the vehicle, taking your provisions and your equipment, of course. I assume our good old boy Andrew is leading the way.
Reluctantly?
Good old boy Andrew leading the way like a heroic man, cowering slightly.
So brave.
Slightly.
And he leads you into the Lost Pines Lodge. Upon entering, you hear just some very soft, like, you know, the kind of lobbyish music, ambient tracks, some
music.
Free.
yes, some definitely copyright free music that you all know. This one's particularly nice. It has a xylophone.
Nice.
You all
like
know
them all.
exactly the one that I'm talking about.
I don't think I do. But...
Oh, okay, good. You're not
I've
cursed.
heard it. I think every time like there has ever been a Kickstarter project.
Yep.
Yeah, I know that. Like, I couldn't call it to mind because it's so fucking forgettable.
Good for you. It's not forgettable for me.
Oh.
So.
Some of us are cursed with this knowledge.
Exactly. It is Mad
Well, then,
Men's
since I can
insight.
pretend whatever music it is, I'm going to pretend it's Moves Like Jagger. That's okay.
That's fine. It's a copyright-free version, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway. So, approaching the desk, you see the young man is actually still you think he's under 20, in fact. He does not look like in fact, looking at him closer, he looks to be more like a high schooler, honestly. Who's working here. He looks up and says, "Oh, hey."
Hello, my name is Andrew Centeni. I called ahead. I spoke to Nancy about a reservation.
Oh, yeah. Nancy told me about that. Hold on. And he starts gets up and starts looking around the desk, and you now see like how absolutely cluttered this desk is right now.
Okay.
Lots of papers. The kid also has his phone like flipped up on a pop socket.
Okay.
He's
Fucking Zoomers.
He takes his Bluetooth his Bluetooth earbuds that are connected around like the back of his head, and he puts them on his neck. And he's
fucking Zoomers.
What brand is it?
Great question. I don't know.
Roll a
other
D100
brands.
to see what brand it is. The higher, the more expensive it is.
Right. Okay.
There's no way he'd have like Beats by Dre in a place like this.
Well, the thing is, he might have like a rich.
You never know.
parents or
That might be
something.
what he saved up for with this job. You never
I
fucking know.
suppose.
It's
Be a good
it's
thing.
like
AirPods.
it's like a
AirPod
mid-tier
Pros.
brand.
Okay.
Very much more affordable.
Fucking Zoomers.
So he's shuffling through he's shuffling through his papers and stuff. He's like, I know she put it here somewhere. Hang on.
No,
Gen
they're
Z.
really honestly.
I mean, Gen X.
rush. Take your time.
No, yeah, I'm so sorry. And he's like looking up at you every now and again and like making eye contact and just going, so I'm so sorry. I never expect people to actually show up here.
Andrew in his mind is like, oh god, is this what I'm like?
And it takes him a good couple of minutes, and then as he's just like fussing and like under his breath cursing to himself, and he's just like, oh, here we go.
Damn boomers.
Yeah, so you're
Just mention a different generation.
right. Yeah, every time.
Damn Gen X.
He's got a bunch of papers, and so he looks them over and says, right, yeah, so you'll be in room 13, down that way.
Fucking of course it is.
I'm actually a little bit surprised to hear you have a room 13.
Well,
It's sorry. It's just I hear a lot of things. A lot of places don't have one. It's a superstition.
Sure. Oh, is it?
It's like room 666.
That's actually true. Most
because room 13 is an unlucky number.
Yep, most hotels do not have a room 13 or a 13th floor. It'll go 12 to 14.
I legitimately forgot. So
this is just a thing.
This is perfect. I love it.
This is just a thing.
Now Andrew gets to be like, "Oh, youngster, let me teach you a thing."
Right. So he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, you'll be in there. I need your payment now.
Right now.
Sure.
Oh man.
And
I
you
offer
exchange
payment.
Yes, you exchange payment. However the fuck if you had cash or if you have credit, whatever the fuck you want. In this instance. And he says, "Good. Okay. Let me just run this through and so you're only staying the night, like you said, but you were thinking maybe having more than that, right? That was
But potentially, yes. It depends on how things go. We may be here for we're not sure exactly the terms of our stay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you want like a wake up call?
What do you two think?
I got a phone alarm. I'm good.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Yes, we're all set.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, if you're gonna check out, checkout time is at 10. So just let me know by then if you're gonna rent the room for another night or two, and I will get that all. Well, I won't be here, but Nancy will get that all set.
Know.
Yeah, Nancy will get that all set. You have one of those there's a continental breakfast.
Oh, wonderful.
And if you touch anything in the fridge, you bought it.
Oh, okay.
Very well.
Okay. Cool. If you need
Cool.
anything,
There we go.
I'll be here at the front desk, so call me
Are
up.
we still talking to the kid?
Yes.
Sick.
Yes. And so
hi.
oh my
Okay.
god.
Bon voyage.
Oh, his internet was dying.
Yeah, I think so.
He couldn't hear anything. I see.
So yeah. So if you need me, I will be here, and I will I hope you have a wonderful stay at the Lost Pines Lodge.
Thank you so much.
And I'll nod, and then I will proceed down the hallway to look for the room.
Yeah.
Taking my room key with me.
Yes. Whatever.
So internet is dying. I don't know how long it
Okay.
will be gone for or what. But there is one thing that I wanted Phil to say to
Yes.
the kid. He would just like sort of bring up both hands and kind of like like point forward with like both fingers like pressed together
Mm-hmm.
and be like,
okay, yeah.
The breakfast,
Mhm.
continental, or is it like an omelet bar sort of
Okay,
situation?
continental. Yep.
Nice.
I hope you heard that.
I'm guessing
Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
probably.
he did not.
Maybe. Well.
Womp,
Of course.
womp.
Anyway, so continuing on. You guys, well, at least I assume both of you are going to make your way to the room.
Yes, leaving
Yes.
Phil drooling in the lobby.
Yes.
Yes.
And so you make your way to the room after he has of course given you keys, because he wouldn't not do that.
Sure, he's a good employee.
He's a good employee, that's true. So yeah, you come across it. The room as you enter is a kind of standard-ish room. Has three well, it has two beds, and then it has a cot in there, as you had requested 3 in this room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll go ahead and I'll wheel the cot out and toss my stuff onto it.
Okay.
Oh, are you sure you want the less comfortable one?
That's all right. I'm somewhat used to sleeping in less comfortable conditions, so I'm good.
Okay. I
And-
won't.
After I toss my stuff onto the bed, I am going to let's see. I'm gonna take the climbing gear and extra clothes out of my luggage and put them into my backpack.
Okay. Yep.
Because they were in my luggage before.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Just letting him know the answer to his question.
This is breakfast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Anyway, so yeah. So, in this room as well, there is a TV. There is some, it's one of those bureaus that it's kind of on that you could use if you would like. There is a small like fridge that has you can see a bunch of drinks in it, juice, soda, alcohol, all those kinds of things.
Oh, nice.
There is a single bathroom, obviously single bathroom, that has towels and all of that. It is fully ready for you if you should need it. And this room has a window that faces out this way, so it faces towards the road that you came in from.
Okay.
Well,
Is there a desk?
Yes.
There's
There's
probably like a
desk.
side table or something that holds
Dibs.
lamps.
Yeah, there's
Dibs
like
on
lamps and there is a desk.
Okay, yeah, dibs on the desk. Andrew's just gonna walk over, like just start carefully taking things out of his pack, arranging them perfectly to create his study space.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
are there 3 beds?
Yes,
Oh,
there
hey.
are 2 beds and a cot, and I have taken the
Yes.
cot.
Yeah,
Okay.
the cot has been claimed, but there are 2 comfy-looking beds.
I will take the bed nearest the door, I guess.
All right, have done so.
So, Phil, you have the picture or the information regarding the actual body discovery sites, right?
Yes, the sites, and what's more, the dates, which I never got all the dates.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Right. So, here we go. Okay, we'll put days that they have, days since they have been discovered in a nice purple. Here we go. Okay, body 1, was a week and a half ago, right? So that is gonna be, we'll say, 10 days.
Yeah.
This body was technically now 11 days, actually. This one will be now 3 days. Let's see. So this one was found a month ago.
Okay. So
this one was found.
we'll say like what, 36?
No, that's the oldest one.
Yeah. No, so yeah, this number one was found 30 days ago. 30 days.
Okay.
Exactly. So, and then 2 was, we'll say, this one was, it would be 25 days ago. 3 would be 19 days ago. And then 4 was that. 5 would then be 7 days.
Okay.
7 days.
So there doesn't seem to be any consistent ramping up.
Yeah, it's
There's
like
5,
5,
then
6, 5, 6, 9, and currently 3.
Yeah. 3 and then 4. So, okay. So here's my question to the both of you.
Okay.
That's quite a wide area, and we are not splitting up for this.
No.
Nope.
So,
Not a chance.
where do we start? Because I'm thinking it may be worthwhile to check the area where Marsh talked about the wolves, or somewhere around here, or somewhere around here, given the way that he described the tracks were moving west.
You don't think we should check the most recent?
I think that given that the most recent was a human body, that area will have been so, like, investigators and stuff are going to flood to that scene and are going to ruin and destroy any possible tracks.
Either
true.
yes.
So I don't think we would get anything from going to sites 1 and 2. But the Bad Wolf site is relatively new, and nearby. Or we can always go to the site with the moose and see, like, you know, the tree and stuff like that, and get an idea for how they potentially hunt.
I believe that the moose site was the wolf site.
Oh,
Yes, yeah, it was, I believe.
what was the one when, like, they whipped something into a tree?
I think
That
actually
was the
2, wasn't it?
deer.
I thought that was 5.
No. That was
It was either 2 or 3.
I believe it was 2.
Okay.
I believe this was
And-
2.
In that case, I'm just going to write a quick note.
Yeah, deer.
Deer
Mhm.
tree.
Deer tree.
A quick note, he says.
But yes. So, yeah, because it was deer, coyote, and then human,
People.
moose, human.
People. Yes.
I
So
believe that's what it
then
was.
Deer coyote.
No, other way around.
Alright, deer coyote.
Yes.
And then this is moose.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
eat your moose.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Moose.
Moose. Purple.
Purple.
Yep, that's true.
Yep.
And
Decent.
Pielson.
And what are the,
I like those. I like those a lot.
what are the question marks supposed to represent?
Those were before when you were unsure what was there.
Yeah.
I believe.
But now that we've talked to Marsh, he's told us
Yes. Yep. That's true.
they're not necessary. So then, if that's the case, it would be, in my humble opinion, that we check out 5 and then see if we could actually locate the tracks that Marsh mentioned, and if we can find them, follow them to see where they go, And if we lose them, we could try to head to the deer tree, because that one seems to be significantly different from the rest of the sites and may be
sorry.
nearer to...
My brain remembered. It's actually, because that's right. This would be coyote, because it was the coyotes that were in the thing, not deer. And this one was
okay.
deer.
That's fine. I'll
yes.
just delete my painstakingly
Please
loving
do.
note.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it all go away. Coyote.
Nice.
That's true.
Coyote.
Yep. And then that becomes a deer. Yep. Okay, good. We're set.
And don't forget... Where's the text? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So then, yeah, we check out the moose, follow the tracks if we can find them, and if we lose track of them, we head to the coyote tree, because it may be a place of significance to whatever is going on.
Yeah.
Although, you know, if we could get a potential, like, paw print or something... that we could send to Hunter.
You do remember he did send you the photos that he took, one of them being the print. Oh, no, wait, Andrew, you remember this.
Yeah,
because
Andrew's
you were the
got
one who was shown the print. Bless you.
Thank you.
But, yeah, so, you were the one who was shown all of the rest of the photos after, good old Phil unfortunately had a little bit of a fright from them.
Yes.
So you do remember that you have that that print
Okay.
photo.
So you could send that to Hunter and see if they can cross-reference and enhance and depixelize and whatever they need to do. Yeah, just like in the TV.
So you think I should send the picture to Hunter?
Mm.
Okay, and I will get to work doing exactly that.
Okay, you put it in a message and send it with the text of...
This is a thing. What?
Okay.
No.
It is.
Yeah. So you said that's the picture we found in the basement, right?
No, that's the picture that Toby gave you, remember?
That Toby gave us, right.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and Hunter told us about Toby, right?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I'll send it via text to Hunter with just a message like, image provided by Toby Marsh.
Footprint with long, weird toes.
Excuse me, are you typing this message?
Well, just in case you didn't remember what it looked like.
Yeah. I'll send the details. Any animal or creature reference, question mark?
Mhm.
And then I'll just send it.
Okay. You send it.
I do.
While that is happening.
You mean it didn't send right away?
Well, I mean, you sent it.
He doesn't respond in less than 6 seconds?
Oh.
He's not
he's
staring at
ignoring
his
me.
phone?
He's ignoring you, yeah.
Stop ignoring me.
He's ignoring you clearly. Clearly,
So-
he has other investigators he likes more.
Exactly.
You know what? Actually, Phil, do this. You took a picture of the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Send a picture of the map to Hunter as well. Let him know that we intend to search Site 5 first, and then move west to Site 2.
I will do so.
You do so.
By the way, actually, I was going to bring up, given that sites 1, 2, and 3
Mhm.
are all, like, 30, 25, 19 days ago, and then sites 1, 2, and
6,
5.
5, yep.
Oh, no. 3 and 5 are both relatively... No, they're not, actually. I was gonna say, the bad wolves
Mhm.
seem to be moving east, potentially, if they're moving. So one would expect, perhaps their next prey to be at one of those 3 spots.
Wait a minute.
Maybe.
Also, just
Hang on. Wait a minute.
Just because those days were found, or the bodies were found 30 or 19 or 25 days ago, does not mean they were hunted 30, 19, or 25 days ago, just that they were hunted sometime before that.
Let's see. So,
Wait a second.
30?
All of the attack points.
No.
They make a clear, perfect spiral.
Yeah, right?
I think you guys made that joke before.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait, yeah, no.
It's 2 perfect check marks.
Well, I'm noticing that actually is a pattern where it goes like that.
3, 4,
and
5,
then
6,
down.
like V's.
Yeah,
But
because
why
30,
would it
25, 19.
But then why would it go so far north?
I don't know, but this is just something that I've noticed. I don't know if this actually is a pattern.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be, but
I like where your head's at, though. I like your thinkings.
In fairness, I will give you this point, Boo, that once is a coincidence, twice is a trend.
it's true. But yeah, the shape seems a little bit too
Wonky and naturalistic for an animal to do.
There's no real pattern to it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
the thing is, here's the thing though. We'll check site 5, we'll check site 2, and then if nothing crops up there, following this trend, the next one, if this is a trend, it would be around here.
but that's in the middle
because-
of town.
No, town is over here.
It's
This
a
is-
hardware store.
I know that's a hardware store. I don't know why. That might be another town. I don't know.
So
And
it would be
that-
something like this.
Yeah.
This is where it could be going. If it's just an idea. I'm just saying that if this and this don't turn up anything, we might consider going here.
Yeah. We might have to go check out Benjamin Hardware.
And near this lake. Again, it's a long shot, but it's a pattern.
Yeah, that's fair. And,
It is,
But it's not priority. We're gonna check
Yeah,
here and here
no.
first.
And I would also, by the way, recommend checking out Site 2 first, given that at Site 5, where we may potentially find a lead that will distract us.
True. Okay.
okay, let's. So, do we want to head out now? Did anyone need to take a shower or eat something first?
I'm good, but Andrew, you bought a water bottle, didn't you? If I remember correctly, or did you not?
Don't recall.
I don't think so.
Oh no.
Bought a lot of booze.
Yes. He bought
Oh,
alcohol.
well then
Not
you
a
know
lot.
what you ought to do. If any of those booze came in bottles and not like sealable bottles, you ought to fill them with water while you're here.
Fair enough.
The only bottle that you got was specifically the vodka bottle that you
Yeah,
haven't
the
finished
other ones
yet.
were cans specifically.
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I've got 2 large water bottles.
You can just, he's probably drank 3/4 of it, he can fill it up the rest of the way with water, and it's a close enough approximation to water that Andrew could probably drink it like water.
well, I
You
It
also,
from his-
I mean, the humming of
Andrew
the
is-
fridge is also a thing.
Andrew is
Dude,
a
that'll be
heavy
$8
alcoholic.
for a bottle of water.
Embrace the meme.
I don't want to pay $8 for water.
Yeah, not when the tap is a thing.
Mhm. There could be a vending machine. Somewhere.
Could be.
I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm gonna get a drink.
Oh wait, I'm onto something. Holy shit.
I won't confirm or deny. Once we end
Yeah.
the campaign, we can talk about it. But
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I like where your head's at. though.
Either that, it's either I'm onto something or you're gonna co-opt this shit and say I was. Unless you already have, unless you already know what you're doing.
Who, you think I know what I'm
Who
doing?
the hell knows what I'm
What?
Yeah, right.
I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I never do. The best laid
That's why
plans
your
of
internet
mice and
dies
men.
all the time.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get some hot and spicy Cheez-Its.
Oh.
I love honey, dude. I love Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its are pretty good sometimes.
Sponsored by Cheez-Its.
No.
Man, I wish.
In fact, demonstrably not.
Oh, you don't like Cheez-Its?
No, I like Cheez-Its.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they just have a legal team.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you guys.
Why don't we have a legal team?
I'm the legal team, I guess.
That's right. Yeah. You're the consultant. You're the lawyer. You're the.
Yeah, I am many things. I don't do many of them well, if not all of them. But I am many things.
See, the reason we don't have a legal team is legal teams are expensive and we can barely afford an artist.
That's true. That's true. So,
oh my fucking god, dude!
So really, we should have gone to a hotel that was right here.
If there was no hotel there, I can tell you that much.
Okay, you guys. Oh, sorry.
Well, I was gonna say, while Brogan is still getting his drink, are you guys preparing anything else special, specific, or anything like that?
I'm just making sure that everything in my pack is in order and prepared.
Okay.
I have plenty of ammo for my freedom device.
Good.
And then I'm like filling up all my filling my water bottles and checking to make sure my stuff is still good, making sure the flashlight still works and all that.
Yeah, who has the... Are you taking the tranq rifle first off?
I suppose we are, yeah.
Okay, who is going to have that? Just
I'll
so I
put it
know.
on me for the
Okay.
moment.
Okay. So you have that. Good
Yeah.
to know.
And then I guess I don't know if I'll be able to carry it, but we should definitely bring the hunting blind.
It's in like a duffel kind of bag thing, so somebody could carry it, yes.
Okay.
As well.
It won't be me because I've got everything in my backpack. I've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'll carry it.
Okay.
By the way, I'm going to leave the room and question what's his face about seeing if they have a vending machine with water.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You leave the room, go to the front desk. The boy is still there, Alex. He starts for a second as you approach because
I like mock raise my hands and say, "Oh, easy, chief."
Hey, sorry. It's just I'm not used to people still being awake around here at this time of night, and you know.
I came to actually ask you, would you happen to have like a vending machine here? There's like none by the room.
Yeah. So if you go in there, he points down the other hallway. There's the dining room. And it doesn't have anything in it right now except there are vending machines in there. So you can get something from there if you like.
Hey, thank you much.
Yeah.
All right. Just I'm gonna come through the other way. Don't be surprised.
Yeah, no, I won't be.
And I will go get just a couple bottles of water.
Yeah, sure. A easy expense. In fact, these are those vending machines that you can put either money or swipe a card through. Oh. Yeah, those are pretty good machines.
I pay with cash because I want to avoid a paper trail.
No. And and you get a couple bottles of water and you're good.
All right. Do they have gummy bears or gummy worms?
They have gummy worms in the other vending machine. Yes.
I will also purchase a pack of gummy worms.
You do so quite easily.
And I will put them all in my backpack.
All right. You have required water and gummy worms. sustenance of a sort.
Yeah, it's calories.
It's emergency sugar when
Exactly.
you need food to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, this dining room is big. It's actually, you would guess it's big enough to hold quite a few people. The lodge itself, you would guess, like, having gone through it now and having been inside it, could probably hold like upwards of 100 people in it.
I return.
If there were 2 people in most rooms, 2 or 3 people, considering they have the ability to have 3 people in most rooms, at least as far as you know. This dining hall, or at least dining room itself, has a bunch of separate tables that have tablecloths on them, but there's no like silverware or anything else. There is a one of those Keurigs that is.
There's no dingling I can steal.
There's no dingling that you can steal. No.
Wow,
that would be
man,
over at
down
the front
to 2
desk.
stars now.
Are we in the lobby?
Bruce's campaign is better.
You didn't ask me if there was a dingling on the front desk, because there is.
No, I want there to be a dingling here. That's nice and convenient and out of view.
That's unfortunate, isn't it? But anyway, so I suppose you return to the room with your spoils. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Did you take?
No, he
got water and
he
gummy
just
worms.
went to the vending machine.
Oh. The spoils of war.
Yeah, it's spoils of a kind. So you're all together.
This is Phil, not Boris.
Yes.
Phil does a concept which is foreign to Boris, which is known as purchasing goods.
Oh. No, Boris has purchased goods from that one magic shop he likes.
He has,
True.
Novakash and Moramak.
True.
Yeah, Noramak and Nobobobo.
Nice.
Bobobo.
Yeah, there you go. You tried.
The Laughing Skull.
Yes.
The smashing troll.
So you're all
With,
together. What would you like to do? Sorry, Andrew. Your companions have prepared. They are set to go. I assume you are.
Yes, once he got all of his studies in order, he would, as part of just all the stuff we were just doing, he would review all what we gone over, help in planning out where we're going with the map.
Okay.
He is leaving most of his study stuff there, his psychology, his books. He's leaving his notebook there, because God knows he ain't losing that. Everything else.
What's in the notebook? Out of curiosity.
Notebook is it's basically documenting everything that's happened so far.
Oh,
yeah, you've seen him writing everything down.
Well, we may. Do we have?
Do you not want me to leave that here?
Well, I was thinking that if we find any other strange things, we could maybe take down just a quick sketch of it.
Oh, I can bring
Or,
like paper and stuff. If you want to put this in the
Oh wait, no! We have phones,
Grab
pictures.
my
I was gonna
phone.
say, yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Don't worry.
But actually,
I understand.
You kind of had me thinking there. Maybe we could put this in the hotel safe just in case, because it does have information regarding Hunter and our true identities.
That's true.
Yeah, so I'll close it up. I'll go over to the hotel safe, set a combo of
6969.
No. I am not a
Nice.
child. I am not a child. I am a grown ass man. It is going to be 8008.
There you go.
Okay.
No, that's too easy to guess. 8007. So when you turn it upside down, it says lube.
Lube.
And if you read it right side up, it says boot.
Yes, true.
The old boot lube.
Yeah.
So a shoehorn?
So yeah.
Anything else people want to put in the safe? Anything you don't want to lose?
Fucking,
I'm putting my textbooks in there too. Those are expensive.
Yes, they are.
expensive. I think we're good.
Yeah, Phil has nothing to put in there.
Cool.
All right.
So, unless otherwise noted, are you guys going to be leaving the establishment and making your way?
I think so. I know I will.
Way downtown? At what
Uh,
speed are we
Walking-
traversing?
Well,
walking
unfortunately,
around.
unfortunately, it's actually down wood. But so you guys are make your way out of the room, and would you like to? There is if you look down the hallway all the way down, there is an exit out that goes outside that way. But you could also go out the front if you want. Up to you.
I
We
will-
can just go out the front. We're not that sketchy.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll
know
just
what?
give a quick warning to going out the front. With the jump I saw when was it Andrew?
No, it's Alex.
Alex. With the jump I saw when Alex saw one person, 3 people might give the poor kid a heart attack.
So
did he react adversely to you?
Yeah, of a sort.
Startled him.
Yeah.
Mm.
so
So now here's a question. As we're walking down the hallway, should we leave? We'll wait. Do we know when Alex is leaving? Or no?
you have no idea.
I'm guessing he's the overnight staff. Nancy was working when I called in the afternoon and said he
Okay.
would be there when we arrived.
What day is it?
It is
Today.
Oh fuck!
It
It
is yesterday.
is. I believe. Did we say it was like Wednesday? Did I write this down?
I think I might have it.
Yeah, if you have it, let me know. But
I have.
it might be middle of the week.
Shit.
Shit, dude.
I didn't write it down, man. Oh,
Okay, well, we'll go with it's Wednesday.
Everything is written down as X days ago.
Fuck.
A young this kid's like what, like 16, 17?
Thereabouts.
A kid who is ostensibly in high school is overnighting at a hotel in the middle of the week.
Bitch, it's the Midwest. It's like the Wild West of America.
The Midwest. It's the West.
Nice. But yeah.
Then I actually want to stop by. Okay, well, actually, you know what? Let me ask you guys. I had a thought that should we leave Alex a number for Hunter so that way, if we don't show up, he could maybe call him?
Most certainly not.
Okay.
I would rather not give out Federation info to a civilian.
Well, it's not
And
info. It's just a number. He doesn't have to. We don't have to say, "Hey, this is Astatine. Call them in case we die." You can just say, "This is a friend of ours, and he's expecting us to be back around this time." So if we don't show up, then
Brogan, your
yada, yada,
crunches
yada.
are very loud.
I'm so sorry.
You got to turn your gain down
I
or
did.
your sensitivity. I mean,
I moved.
Okay, good.
I think
or just stop eating chips so loudly.
Anyway,
I'm not made not remember.
it's because the mic is right next to his face.
yeah, it is.
Anyway.
I think that Hunter could surmise fairly well for himself if we did not show up.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, then we'll go with that.
Okay. So as you guys are leaving, you make it to the lobby, and this time Alex is prepared, as it hasn't been too long since Phil made his little escapade of the vending machine.
How much battery are our phones at, by the way?
If you didn't charge them, you've been using them very minimally. I'd say, let's say they're at like 60% or so for the. Are you talking about the burner phones or your actual phones?
Yes.
Okay.
Burner phones.
Burner phones. You haven't been using them that much then. So natural battery life, I think we'll say that they're around at 70 to 80% actually.
Okay.
So you still have quite a bit for those.
Yeah.
But yeah, so once you reach the foyer, if you will, Alex pipes up and says, "Hey, are you going out there?"
Yep, taking in some nice fresh night air.
We're more from the city, so we don't get real nighttime, as it were.
points.
Or we may be from the far north where it's dark there 7 months a year. You don't know which one is lying to you. And like,
or maybe we all are.
a slow grin starts spreading across Phil's face.
Right. But I mean that's a big bag there, and you have a rifle.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys going hunting?
No, we're actually going to do some practice shooting.
At night?
Sorry, that is probably pretty scary to see me just walking around with a rifle. I guess I didn't really think about that. Sorry.
Bit.
Yeah.
But at night.
This is the Midwest. Are you kidding me? These people are so accustomed to guns.
Wow.
It's true.
But what? Okay, just be careful while you're out there.
Yep. We've got lights, so we're not going to be aiming at anybody's houses or anything.
Yeah,
we're going to make sure that we're
Hey,
aiming like deep into the forest. You're good.
I tap the headlamp on
That's right,
on my head as if I'm sharing a secret.
Okay. Just that fucking headlamp. Just just be careful.
Yep.
I mean, do you guys know what's happened around here recently?
No, what?
Well, that makes more sense then. Why you're here?
Yeah. What's been happening?
Well, there's been a couple of murders found in the woods.
Oh, Jesus!
Of some people from the
Murders?
town. Well,
Andrew,
animals.
Just kind of like side eyes the group and stays silent.
Animal murders, That's yeah. Yeah. So
we'll make sure to stay in a well-lit area.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding. And we've got this. So Pat's the rifle.
Yeah. No, that's fair, I guess.
Maybe I'm sure we'll be fine.
Okay. What?
Thanks for letting us know, though.
Yeah. Just just watch the brush and stuff. It's just, bad times around. You know?
Sure sounds like it.
Yeah. Well, okay. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Have a good one.
And continues walking out.
I walk out.
Okay. Yeah. You guys all walk.
As soon as we're inside the van, I go, so why did we claim ignorance of the animal attacks?
And why did we lie about not being from the insert acronym?
EPA. Because there's
EPA.
because he didn't ask. There was no need to spread that misinformation. Better that we just act like clueless out of towners.
Until he talks to somebody who has spoken to us about said rumors.
Yeah, that's the thing about spreading misinformation is you need to be consistent.
Well,
because if they go, wow, yeah, there were some strangers, and I'm starting up the vehicle and headed out. And I'm like, if he talked to someone who says, yeah, 3 out-of-towners from the EPA were here who definitely knew about the animal attacks, and then he says, yeah, I talked to 3 out-of-towners later that night who had no idea. It would look kind of sus.
Yeah, I suppose that was a bit of a misspeak on my part. I apologize. I guess I figured that since he's just a high school kid, he might not be speaking to the same people about that.
Hopefully not.
Who knows?
Yeah.
So, you guys make your way as far as you can down the road towards. You're going towards 2 first, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you make your way as far as you can, taking these back roads. It would be kind of like down this way and then kind of like around here and like getting over to like this kind of area,
Right.
So we're able to drive there?
Well, you're able to drive at least within Half a mile away, you would imagine.
Okay.
Using GPS on your phone. Yeah, so you're at the edge of the woods near the road here. So yeah, you can obviously get out and start making your way towards the north, though. Well, actually, if you use GPS from like your actual phones and such, you can probably find near the area, though it's a little harder to do from the map being.
Is there service out here?
It's spotty. On occasion, you lose the GPS, but this is a good question because I assume your survival man there try to lead you there. Which
now, do you want me to roll survival or navigate?
I would like you to roll a navigate, actually.
Okay.
Yes. And if you fail that, well,
it's going to be bad.
We'll see.
Yeah. What was that? Oh. 97.
Cool.
That's okay, I guess.
Oh, and you only it's not a crit fail, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not a crit fail.
You are okay there. Yeah. But okay. Good to know. So, you guys, you trust Jesse. He seems to be quite capable in the woods.
Yeah,
he's a
woodsy
woodsy
would never do anything
outdoorsman.
wrong.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So now I haven't.
Except
for searching for books.
I've seen this boy handle some eggs, so I
It's
think
true.
he's a great leader.
And he starts traipsing through. And once the GPS kind of winks out every now and again, he's pretty confident on where he's going. And eventually the GPS, in fact, stops being available. But, you know what? Jesse's pretty sure. Pretty sure he knows where he's going.
Wait a minute, hang on. Do I?
Yeah.
Why don't I have a compass?
It's a great question.
Jesse.
So now, let me see. Yeah, no, I guess I forgot to do a compass. Fuck. My bad.
That's all right. Well,
yeah.
Makes it even better. Because everyone knows you can just find a compass on your phone if you had one.
Fair enough, actually.
But
that's true. But we're out of Surface, so I can't download the app right now. I've got
a
Zag Ink.
Yeah.
Don't they come with one? Hold on. I can settle this right now. Does my phone have? I've never installed a compass app. Does my
neither
phone?
have I. But I don't believe so.
I think
You
does.
need service, I believe.
Yeah, it's also a.
This is my flashlight app has a compass.
It does.
Mine doesn't.
But
I don't even have a flashlight app on my phone. Like, I have the ability to turn on my flashlight or turn it off.
Yeah.
So
where's the search button? How do you search? Back. This is an important phone. Swipe up. Search.
Yeah. No.
Compass.
Yeah.
No,
I don't.
I do not.
It's not a standard thing. So.
Oh God, we're dead.
So, eventually you are in the woods. And
oh God, we're in the woods.
And you've been traveling now for a good half an hour. And you're no closer to any sort of standing out trees. And in like it's now at this point, Jesse, that you start realizing it shouldn't have taken this long at all. In fact, a half mile walk at a decent pace, at a regular pace, would be maybe about 20 minutes or so, like through this forest. Like it wouldn't even be that, maybe.
Yeah.
So you've been going.
Hey guys.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, I think we're lost. I'm lost.
Wait, we've been following you this entire time.
Yep. Because we should have gotten there by now. At the very least, Actually, real quick, what is the weather out right now? Is it windy? Yada yada yada.
The weather right now is actually a calm and crisp, nice spring day. I don't remember if we're in spring. It's spring now.
Okay. At the very
Or
least,
spring night, excuse me.
even if it was taking this long, we would be able to smell that coyote meat in the trees. So we're off
That
track.
was a sentence.
You're a special type, aren't you, Jesse?
Yep. But
okay, so 2 follow-up questions. The first of which, how long have we been walking?
A half hour.
So how would I put this? How long do you think we did travel?
Around 30 minutes ish. I mean, I can just check my phone to see the time.
No, I mean distance covered, miles.
You would guess at a
maybe
half hour pace.
As long as we were going in a straight line, a little bit, maybe like 3/4 of a mile.
Yes, exactly.
Wait. That's very slow.
Very slow, yeah. Like casual walking is like 3 miles an hour.
3 miles an hour.
Well, we're in a forest.
But I thought you said we were going straight.
I know what I'm saying is, as long as we were going in a straight line, it would have been around 3/4 of a mile. But if we've been turning and like making if we're going around certain obstructions and then losing the exact direction we've gone, then it would shorten the total distance.
No, if we were going in a straight line, we would have gone about 1.5 miles.
Again, trees, so it would have shortened it.
The point here.
So
is that
here,
you
like,
did not
let me
go
see
in a straight line. That's
yeah.
the point.
So if we went a straight line for 30 minutes, we'd wind up here. If we went in a straight line for 30 minutes, going like this, we might have wound up there.
Yeah.
You see?
Is the road that we took to get here? Does it run like this way for a portion?
It runs this.
Yeah, it's this line right here.
Yeah,
fucking perfect.
That's the line.
So all we need to do is go back the way we came, and no matter what, we will eventually hit the road.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Once we get back on the road, I'll download a compass app. That way I can make sure that doesn't happen again.
It's a good idea.
All right, so we'll head back.
Do you not have a regular compass?
No, I just forgot it because I'm not usually going into forests. I'm more an urban explorer, so landmarks are usually easier to work with than compass.
And Wi-Fi is a resource.
Yes, exactly. So apologies.
So
eventually the urban explorer is like meshing with the egg ink in his mind, and he goes, got it.
Yeah, right.
So I'd love for you to make me another navigate check.
Okay.
Critical failure.
Right. It's a dark
we're back
night.
at the lodge.
It's a dark night, so we will see how this goes.
The
God damn it, 75. I have a 60 in navigate, so
Yikes.
it's not bad.
No,
the follow-up question was going to be, did you bring us out here specifically to turn us into bait for those animals?
Kill us, Jesse?
No.
So you guys start making your way back the way that you came.
Question mark?
Should I roll like a D12 at this point?
No, I know where you're going.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Good. Oh, good. The GM knows where we're going.
Don't worry,
Okay.
I know where you're going. You're okay. You start making your way through the trees again.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually you come across a clearer area.
Ooh.
No road in sight.
Mm-hmm.
But you come across a clearing. You can see up in the night sky. The stars are out. It's beautiful, actually. There's very little light pollution here. The
evening could be improved.
The moon is out, so you're able to see, low light, the grass and everything around. You see around this clearing. You would guess maybe like a 30-foot clearing or so. Yeah, it's nice here. It's nice. You also see a couple of places where it looks like... Actually, give me alertness, all of you.
Okay.
Considering you're here now.
Uh-oh.
I just want to see something. That's all.
Okay. So, well, you want to see if we can see something.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Well, there goes my streak of fire.
No.
87.
Okay.
88.
Oh, crit fail. Very cool.
78.
It's a nice fucking clearing. And in fact, Jesse, you're pretty fucking certain that you see a hunting trail.
Oh, man.
A very clear and defined, like, it looks like it's one that follows like a deer trail. It looks like this is like, you can see where things are broken, where you're pretty sure that these branches have been broken off, and you see like a furrow in the ground that you're pretty sure is a trail that people have followed.
Okay.
That's pretty good, but there's no road.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
You're pretty certain.
Yeah, well, okay, so over here I'm seeing what looks like a hunting trail. Problem is, we don't know which way it would take us. We don't know if it would take us to the road or what, because I don't remember seeing this place on the way up, so it seems like we didn't, we went around it when we went up the first time, or we have once again gotten further lost.
So where exactly are we? Are we right here under Boo?
Oh, I'm not telling you where exactly.
Oh,
you are.
nobody. Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? You're like, why the fuck would I tell you that?
Yeah, no. So, now.
So, Jesse.
Now, hang on. Here's the thing. I do have stuff that we could camp here if we wanted.
Jesse.
Because this is a nice spot. Because it seems like doing this at night, usually I'm good about this, but not this time. So, if it comes down to it, we could. I do have food, I do have water, we've got camping stuff. So, we're not going to die unless
I would like to sleep in the hotel we paid for.
Oh, come on. We didn't pay for it. Astatine paid for it. But look at feel how soft this grass is. Like pat the grass. Look at all the sleeping. Think of all the sleeping pads you can fit in this bad boy.
In fairness, we did pay for it because we handed over the Astatine's money.
Oh.
True.
Well, we can
Well,
just get reimbursed.
technically, if we want to be pedantic about it, you'll be compensated later.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, what he said.
and also, you're giving up on the whole navigation real easy thing for
It's
a
only been like an
self-ascribed
hour.
navigator.
Well, I mean, okay. Honestly, it was more because I'm like, shit, I failed twice. They probably don't want me to fucking navigate again. I can keep trying if you guys don't.
I have a 10.
A what?
A 10.
In
A
Navigate?
10?
A 10
Yes.
to navigate.
Me
yeah.
too.
He's the only one.
Phil, do you think you and I should take a look at the map and figure this out?
I can keep navigating.
Apparently not.
Yeah, I mean, I never said correctly.
Okay, you know what? Navigating from here on out is going to be a team effort.
Okay.
Can we all can we all huddle around the map?
If you would like to do a team effort, I will allow that you can have one person roll 2 tens dice, so you can have a bonus die to this.
Okay.
So
I
you
still
take
have
the
a
best
60
result.
navigate.
Yes.
Okay. So shall I roll with bonus dice?
With
Kindly.
advantage.
Okay.
Also, I'm just gonna keep an eye on the woods at like the edge of the clearing.
Make me an
and just-
alertness check. Absolutely. Or awareness or whatever the fuck it is. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Alertness. 35, and my alertness is a 60.
Okay. Good to know.
Alright.
What did you get for
Cool.
your navigate?
I'm going to go ahead and roll it. I was going to let him roll first.
Of course.
That's a 60, so that is a success, but I'm going to try rolling again just to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, that's a 70. Okay, so I'm taking the 60.
So,
Jesus Christ.
Is that a critical success?
no.
60? No.
It's doubles or a 1.
Yeah.
So you're looking over the map, and in fact, with the help of your friendly neighborhood anthropologist over here, who is also scoring this map and trying very hard to like figure out things with it.
I'm pointing to like a group of trees, and I'm like, "That's not a lake. You thought that was a lake?
No!
It's just thick trees."
It's dark, man!
It is dark. Eventually you're pretty sure that you have led your friends right here.
Okay.
So
It's not too far. We've only made it that far.
you started here.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have gone kind of far.
But
Right.
in the grand scheme of things,
In the grand scheme of things,
Yeah.
you
God.
were
If-
close.
if-
So now,
If-
okay.
If
Real
we
quick.
had just kept walking, we could have stopped for the night back at the
Potentially,
lodge.
if you had
But the
kept
car's
going
back
the right
there.
way.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask. While we are in this clearing with open sky, do we have service? Now that we're closer to the lodge.
You do not.
Okay.
Um,
So then.
But so you figure that out, and we'll get back to that really quick. Don't worry. Hey,
Hey.
Phil.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
Yeah.
me.
hey.
Uh-oh.
You're keeping an eye out. Do you have your headlamp on? This whole
I
time?
do.
Good
I
to know.
do.
All right. Very good. Well, so you're sweeping to kind of keep an eye out, as you said.
How's my night vision?
Oh, it's but you do have this little light. And this little light doesn't go too far, but it kind of illuminates a little bit towards the edge of the trees, on nearer to the other side, but like not all the way across. And you pass over, and you see a glint as you pass your headlamp over something. You see a glint, and you then put your head back to it to see again, and you see the reflection of 2 eyes,
Okay.
yellow, watching you.
Mhm. As soon as I see it, I'm just going to go, hold on,
Mhm.
please, 1 second.
I'm holding.
I'm Andrew,
holding.
Jesse,
Mhm.
eyes, that way.
And with his pointing out, you now see the 2 eyes that are glinted, that are illuminated. You can't see like the face of whatever it is, but you see the 2 yellow eyes that are illuminated very, very slightly from this headlamp.
I am going, while the other 2 turn back.
I would like you all to make me a sanity check really quick.
Oh,
Just for
good.
seeing eyes? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, if you're in the wild and you see eyes, doesn't matter if they're animal or
They
human.
are quite literally just staring in your direction.
Okay.
It's undercurrent, right? Rolling
Undercurrent,
undercurrent?
yes.
Yep.
Undercurrent.
That is.
one second.
I thought it was
I'm-
a 91. It was a 19.
I am totally good. I got a 7.
Okay.
I'm stoic. It's this one thing that describes Andrew Centeni. It's stoic.
So for a success, you lose no sanity.
Okay.
Hooray.
For a failure, you
Die.
no. But I want to know what Aiden gets first.
My current is a 77, and I rolled an 83.
Okay.
Aw.
So a failure is a D3.
Okay.
So
Now,
D4 minus 1.
well, no, it's a D6. But you do you want me to roll it, or do you want to roll it?
How does a
1 and 2
yeah.
is 1.
I'll roll, I guess.
Okay, go for it.
1.
Okay, you only lose 1.
Okay.
He's never played Warhammer.
I know.
Alejo. Take it easy on him.
I know. So yeah, a cold shiver runs down your spine.
Once both Andrew and Jesse go to face that pair of eyes, I'm going to immediately turn around, like, into the opposite direction to, like, look at our flank.
Okay. Yep, you turn around to look in the opposite direction. Both of you who are seeing those eyes dullen, and in fact, you can't see them as well. You can kind of make out a shape, but you're not sure. Looking in the other direction immediately, you don't see anything just yet, in fact, if there is anything there to be seen. But for now, nothing there.
Andrew is just going to pull out his knife and just hold it in his hand.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna I'm gonna pull out my telescoping baton and kind of like and get it to extend.
Nice.
And I will pull out my 357.
All right. So you all draw weapons. You hear
Just in case.
Sorry. Along excuse me. Along with pulling out my baton, I'm also gonna pull out my flashlight and hold it in my other hand.
Okay. Do you turn it on to?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so the first.
I was just gonna say, all sense of like joking around and like kidding around and like lightheartedness kind of like drops from Phil's voice.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, so here's what we're doing. We're going back to the van now.
Well, okay. So first, before you can say these things, I would like to note that upon your brandishing of arms and weapons, you start to then hear, coming from that shape, you start to hear a very low growl starting to just reverberate out. Yeah, I can't do one really well, but
Jesse, does that sound ring? No, you're an urban explorer. Never mind.
Yeah, couldn't tell you.
So you may now say your piece, Aiden. Sorry.
Yeah,
if you would like.
I do.
Okay.
So here's the thing: we're going to go back to the vehicle. Also, and I take my phone out and go to the camera app, and I start taking a video recording.
Okay. Yep. You start taking.
God, not found footage, man.
Just make sure the audio quality is more.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's
joking as I'm like steadily backing up.
It's on a burner phone, and it's like, it's.
Oh no!
You're using your actual phone. Okay. Yeah.
This is on my actual phone.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, it's still, it's as good as a phone is. So
yeah, won't be.
So it's pretty good.
It won't be great, but if we turn up dead, then
found footage movie, baby.
So
we'll hear a Wendigo screaming before we die.
So you start backing up. You said, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm facing towards it and backing away.
Okay. Yeah. You start backing away from it.
And
what are the two of you doing right now?
I'm looking up if there's any French or Korean protection, it's like sayings.
Okay. Yeah.
Like mantras.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I got you. Okay. Phil, what are you doing?
Start methodically moving away. Okay.
Okay. Cool. So, are you going at the same pace as Jesse?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm keeping pace with the party.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it's a slow backing away from this creature.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be.
Not wildly sprinting, but
absolutely. And as you are backing away from it, the shape is starting to move, like not directly at you, but kind of keeping itself in the tree line, starting to make its way towards you, slowly circling this outer edge of this clearing.
And I am going to be looking for any other shapes popping up in the forest.
Yeah, absolutely.
That are not there.
Okay. Yeah. Looking around as you continue to kind of make your way. I'll let you keep what you had, so you still succeed. And at this very moment, you don't see anything. else.
Simultaneously as that is happening,
Mhm.
I am going to very slowly, so it might take too long if this thing is gone. But I am going to pull out my night vision binoculars.
Okay, yeah. So you start to pull those out slowly.
Okay, never mind then. We can see the eyes somewhat clearly. Yes.
Since you're shining your flashlight at it, yes. The eyes are very clear, though it seems to now be like among the brush more, trying to approach you, but it's definitely like not entirely visible, but there is a shape there.
Where
it is...
Jesus, I cannot stop clearing my throat.
No, you're good.
Where are these eyes in relation to the ground? How high off the ground are they?
You would guess, looking at them, they don't seem to be moving up and down too much. I would say
like golden retriever level, or
yeah, I would say about golden retriever level if it was walking towards you, kind of that high right at this moment. Yeah.
Okay.
And so you guys continue backing away unless otherwise stated.
So Andrew hasn't moved.
Oh.
Like he's like specifically like standing still, like not like very slowly going for the goggles, but like not moving whatsoever.
Okay.
So wait, you haven't been moving with us at all?
I have not. No.
Okay.
Oh, Andrew, what are you doing? You need to come with us.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes.
Okay, because Andrew's trying to basically remain like completely unseen and just see what the hell this is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you're in the middle of an open clearing.
And?
You're not a tree.
Yeah, you're not a tree. You're moving, and we are backing away from you. Fuck. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna start to close the distance and try to move back to him.
Okay. Yep.
Because if you get pounced, whatever this is can tear you apart before we get to you. So
possible. Depends what it is. Knowledge is power.
It is indeed. But
well, so you're not having this conversation entirely as you're doing
At least
this.
I'm not.
You say, Andrew, what are you doing? We need to move, right? And you start closing the distance kind of forward. Andrew, do you respond at all, or do you continue to stand still?
No.
Okay.
God, no.
Do you continue to stand still, or do you start moving back while you...
I am standing still until I get a good look at this thing.
Okay,
Andrew,
so...
if this kills me, so be it.
So
Phil speaks up, and he's got like an edge to his voice now, and he's like, "Andrew, don't be a dumbass. We're going."
Yep. So you say this, and Andrew, you get the binoculars up.
Okay.
Since that's what you were doing.
Yes.
And you see, as you pull them up and like switch on the night vision. Yes. Give me just a moment.
Oh god.
While
I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited.
While I get a nice
image,
because
it's gonna turn out it's just a sheep.
Give spooky image.
Yes, I will try to give spooky image if I can find a good one.
By the way, what are these marks here? An E? An arrow?
Oh no, those were the arrows that were for
the tracks
that Toby had found.
Okay.
Yeah,
they were moving that way when he found tracks.
Siak.
What's a good picture here that will be good for this? I've got so many to choose from. And we will go with... Oh, I like this one. Oh, I like this one a lot. Okay. Save image, put to desktop, save here. And then I will make a little thing for you guys to see.
Oh.
On the thing, because we're gonna have to figure out where people are and what people are doing in a second.
We're gonna make an arena effectively.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the
use
board
this
and
open
stuff in a
space on
second.
the right down here.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna move that board in a second here. Just give me a moment. I gotta figure out how do you do a custom thing?
Table?
No, not a table. A custom piece. Oh, figurines. There we go. Got it.
No, not figurines. No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I always use the custom tab.
A big dome. Okay. Sorry, it's gonna take me a second. Because Honestly, I should have been getting this beforehand because I didn't realize we were gonna get to this point. But we did. So, up, up, and import. There you go.
That's
see
a werewolf.
You see a
Siak?
wolf-headed creature that is slinking forward on all fours, elongated legs and arms that are muscled and covered with fur. It seems to be some sort of what you would describe as dog man.
Not the legendary dog man.
It is big. It is low to the ground, but you can see it is splayed out and kind of like crawling, like with, you know, all of its appendages. But it is like you can see the length of this creature, and it. Oh,
I'm leaving and then coming back. So the image
yeah.
isn't loading for me.
Oh, I understand. Okay, sorry.
Oh.
But you see this this thing that is baring its teeth, growling as you are just watching it kind of approach. And
where is it focused
well,
right now?
first off, I would love for you to make me a sanity roll.
What? That thing's totally natural.
Could you just post it in the Discord? It's not loading for me.
Yeah.
It's a
Sorry.
69.
69.
That's a fail.
All right. Very cool. Hang on.
Very good.
Very good.
Nice.
Boo, we basically see crawling towards us that.
Well,
No,
yeah,
I see it now
I posted the picture.
in Discord.
But
yeah, no, why the fuck?
yeah, it didn't.
Oh, you sent us
Yeah.
XML.
I
So,
did.
So
you and I'm gonna roll this. There's no getting past this. Let's see. You lose 6 points of sanity, and thus a temporary insanity
for losing that much at once?
or losing 5 or more. Yes. So, in this moment, upon seeing this creature, you have fight, flight, and it's. Let me get the actual things, but we now must determine how Andrew reacts in such a way that is more irrational than anything.
There we go.
So, bop. Here we go.
This can only end well for everybody, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna leave tabletop entirely.
Is it still not doing it?
It's still not loading.
Jeez. Yeah, that sucks.
I swear to God, if we wound up killing this werewolf and then all of a sudden, what's his face, the hunter goes missing.
Toby,
So-
that would be so cool.
So, flee, struggle, submit. These are the usual things. So, fleeing, of course, is running the fuck away for a number of turns equal to your constitution.
Oh, my constitution. That's right.
Yeah. Or you try to. It's not really. It's definitely not going to be a struggle because that's not like
Physical, yeah.
physical right now. And submitting is the other one, is like going kind of catatonic and paralyzed. And you collapse, kind of. It isn't a natural thing, so that is a viable one, as well as fleeing.
So do I have to choose?
Well, so it's still not loading for you. I see that. Hang on. Let me just delete it, and then we can just. You saw the picture.
Yeah, you can just get a werewolf. You can get a werewolf figurine.
Yeah,
from
exactly.
Tabletop.
Well, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. There should be one.
Yeah, because it has them.
But
Sorry, I don't know why it's not loading.
No, it's cool. It's cool. RPG Kid. That's. Is it under villains? No. Is it under
Might be undead.
mythological? Yes. Okay, that works. Cool.
Yeah, that works.
Yep. So, let me just make it that big for. So.
Oh, boy.
So in this moment, what is Andrew's like, is he a natural, like, hider? Is he a natural, like, oh, fuck, and then fainter? Like, how do you think his mind would try to deal with this?
Fainting sounds interesting.
Well, so you can hide still, absolutely. It's running and hiding, but fainting would put you completely out.
It's difficult because Andrew has never even researched this. He is
never.
a ghost and spirit researcher.
Yep.
Not.
So am I.
Yep.
Boy, oh,
I know.
great.
You haven't
Not
seen
what
it in its full form yet, so don't worry about that.
Does it seem to be crawling towards me or towards the source of the sound when they spoke up?
It's crawling towards the general group at the moment. You can't, like, it's circling the edge of the forest.
I can't even tell who it's looking at.
It's probably looking at you, honestly, because you are the closest to it.
Great.
Is the moon full?
No.
Okay.
I
didn't remember if that was.
No, the moon is out, but it is not full. Sorry.
Okay.
So
may I roll? I don't know if I can roll how this all works with the temporary insanity. Could I roll psychiatry on myself?
In order to get you out of such a thing, somebody could try to roll psychoanalysis on you.
I can't do it to myself.
I believe.
Yeah,
but no, you cannot take yourself out of this, really. Unless you do the action of whatever it is this temporary insanity would take place.
Just because it's interesting storytelling,
sure.
May I submit, but instead of just like falling unconscious or paralyzing or anything, can I simply start like muttering a French poem that my mother used to tell me?
You know what? I will allow it entirely.
Yeah, think it's a Lugaroo?
So, you see this, and Jesse.
Yes.
You then see and hear as you approach to try to get Andrew back. You just see him like tense up to such a degree. And he just starts muttering incoherently, really. He's muttering, I don't know, I don't think you know French. But how are you doing? Anyway, so
you know, technically, if you think about it sideways, that's what the werewolf is going to do to us, is Alouette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so you just hear that, and you like see. I'm going to say with this, you drop the night vision binoculars as well.
Fair, totally fair.
They are just dropped, and just this mostly incoherent to you, kind of every now and again.
Rather than dropping them, can I just lower them, like just like a vice grip on them?
Sure. Okay.
Like holding, I'm just holding them because they're the only thing I can hold on to right now. You can
kind of like see like how fucking tense his hand is on these,
like going white knuckled.
Yeah, yes, basically. Exactly. You can't see the white knuckle, but you can see the grip of it. And so you see this, you hear him muttering this incoherently, and he is like kind of, you can even see him kind of swaying slightly back and forth. It's very obvious to you that this man is not doing very well. So hold on really quick. Okay. I want to make a little thing really quick here.
Yeah, you're good.
So we'll see how you boys deal with this. But finally, you have seen...
Wait, let's just do this.
You have seen the thing. Well, it's not going to be a perfect circle.
Okay, that's true.
You guys came from over this way. And then this is Andrew, who is here. We have Jesse, who is here, kind of creeping up. We'll have Phil be kind of back here. And the thing, this dog man, one might say, is about here. We'll say as well, trees are interspersed. These I will put as just circles. Trees are interspersed around here, but if it's not a tree, think of it as thick kind of brush. Yes, absolutely. That way we just know
And which way did we enter this clearing?
Over this way.
Okay. And relative to us, based on what we know, or where we suspect the vehicles are, where might the vehicles be relative
in
to us?
relation to you, if you look up here, you are here. The vehicles
southwest.
are, yeah, so the vehicles are here.
Oh, jeez.
You are quite a ways from them.
So here, let's do this then.
Yes, yeah, that'll work.
Okay, thank you.
And I will put some stone. Another stone. That's a bigger one. And let's see, anything else around here? No, just mostly those are kind of your major structures. The stones and the trees, and then otherwise the brush, which has different kinds of plants, but if you need anything specific, you'll just have to ask. So in this moment, we're kind of in an encounter, and the way that this kind of works, I believe, and let me just make double sure, is that we go off of dexterity, I think.
Yeah, that's how Call of Cthulhu does it, but we'll see.
I just want to make double sure that that's how this goes. The turns, okay. Yes, dex, yes. So highest to lowest, so...
Percentiles?
No.
We don't even roll.
Your dex stat is your initiative.
Yeah. So I've got a 17.
Do I still roll or no?
You don't roll anything. What is your dex stat?
Oh, my dex stat is 10.
Okay.
Mine is 10
Did
as
you say yours was, Boo?
17.
17? Jesus.
Yeah, he got a good dex.
I've got a very high dex.
Okay, so 17, and sorry, Aiden, you said 17 as well?
10 as well.
10 as well, sorry. Okay.
But because I want to see how Brogan will play this, I'll let him go first.
Sure, absolutely.
All right.
So, we have Jesse. We have then... We have... And for right now, we won't put where the creature is.
Blob.
Nope. Nope. But we'll at the moment, I will give you guys a moment to do something. So the way that this kind of works is you can do an action, and that's kind of it. You have a single action that you can take.
Okay, what constitutes like a full action?
You have these are your choices.
Yeah.
Aim, attack,
okay.
Called shot, disarm, dodge, escape, fight back, move, pin, wait, and then anything else really.
Okay.
So those are the standard ones. You can just basically tell me what you want to do, and then I will either call for a roll or just let you do it. It depends on how complex it is. And then that will be your kind of turn. Honestly, I might, because I think you can do in a couple of seconds. I would allow like sometimes two things. It really depends on how quickly you can do them, like what the actual actions are. Because if you want to like run and like try to pick up a branch on the ground as you do so, right? Like I might allow that, but with a roll, right? To get that branch, because you're trying to like scoop it up off the ground as you're running. But other times, if it's like, oh, I just want to like try to run and jump out the window, right? I'd be like, okay, you can totally try to do that. It'll be a roll to try to see if you can break through the window, because windows are actually really hard to break through. But like it is a thing that you can do, and you know all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of gonna treat it more like a Vampire the Masquerade kind of initiative and combat system.
Dude, yesterday I went to a bookstore looking for what was it, Fizz Bands, was it? Is it called? And the D&D section was super small, but like they got Vampire the Masquerade book in, and I was like, oh fuck yes, I want it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Dude. I love that fucking game. It's so good.
So
From the top, Jesse.
Yes.
You see that your companion is
frozen up.
Frozen up.
Hello.
Yeah,
I just looked it up. I am catatonic until the game master says so.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's good.
So, if you would like to do something.
So, now, I have not yet seen the full scope of this beast.
No.
Okay.
You have no idea what it is.
Yeah. And I apologize for asking if the moon was full, because I realized that was metagaming. But
no, that's totally... I mean, it's... Honestly, it's a
because
fair...
basically, I was asking
question.
because I'm like, it's a werewolf. Is the moon full?
Gotcha.
That's why I was asking. But, yeah, that was my
Yeah, you're fine.
So, because I just wanted to confirm if it was like a myth werewolf or a, you know. Anyway, so I have seen
It was
Andrew...
a werewolf or a lycanthrope.
Yeah. I have seen Andrew tense up and start muttering to himself, and he has dropped the binoculars to the ground.
No, the binoculars are in his hand that he is gripping to his side. Right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Is he... okay, so... And this entire time, this creature has been, like, circling us in the woods, right?
Yes, it is definitely, like, making its way... like through this underbrush and in like the tree line, basically.
Okay.
Not
making its way downtown.
Yeah,
fast.
One could say.
And how long has it been doing this?
It's been like a couple of seconds so far, really, since you've like found it and started. And
it has begun moving and stuff.
Yeah, okay. As soon as you guys started moving, it started moving.
Okay.
Like, it is moving around.
Okay.
How long it was tracking us.
So, then I probably wouldn't have thought of that by that point. So...
Well, guys, my stupid headlight is partially to blame for this. So.
No, you're fine.
I'm pretty sure it was on us well before it saw your light.
Either that or I led us right to it.
You're working with it.
Yeah.
If one of my dying words are an accurate prediction, I swear to fuck.
Yeah, right? So, I'm going to call out to Phil. Phil, you need to come back. It's staying in the woods for now. Don't go into the woods alone. We need to wait until Andrew hopefully snaps out of this. And then maybe we can move as a unit. And after I do that, I am going to... Let's see. The flashlight that I have, Alejo.
Yes.
I didn't specify what brand it was. Sure. So is this a flashlight that I could fit into my mouth or no?
I'd say you could.
Depends what that mouth do.
I'm going to put the flashlight into my mouth, and I'm going to...
Sideways or endways?
Endways.
Okay.
Okay, so it's still pointing forward.
Yes, I understand.
I'm going to... After I do that, I'm going to whip my backpack off of my back and into... to the front of me, and I'm going to start looking for the tablecloth.
Okay.
And I imagine that's probably all I can do, is talk to him, put the flashlight, and then do that.
You'll be looking in your backpack, basically. That is what you are doing at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, Andrew, you are rocking back and forth. Like, you are just...
Sure am.
You, like, your brain, like, you are seeing, like, in your head... like the photos that you've seen of what this creature can do. And that is just circling in your head, as well as wolves are not that big. What the fuck is happening?
It's not a wolf.
It's not a wolf. That is not a wolf. I don't understand how the fuck that is so big. And you're like you're just like trying to search your head for anything that's relevant that you know of. It's not going well. By the way, add a percentage to your unnatural. I would say.
Did we ever fix that? Because I still have mine at 60.
That's right. If you want to put that 60 somewhere else, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, so you have that. You should be at 2%, I think now.
Sure.
Because you saw the footprint, and then
yeah, because you saw the footprint as well. That was an it.
Yes.
So we go then to Phil.
Phil will begin rummaging around in his backpack for the Bowie knife.
Okay.
While making his way, like, slowly into more of a radius with the other group.
Yeah, sure.
Like, he's just gonna keep a bit of a distance just in case, whatever attacks can't get all three members at once.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
he knows what it did to the deer, and he's keeping that at the forefront of his mind.
Absolutely. Yeah, so you make your way there.
But can I rummage around my backpack for my Bowie knife while I narrate to the phone, basically?
Yeah.
Like, found contact in the woods. It appears to be a wolf-like creature. I've not gotten a good view of it yet.
Yep. So you start saying that. And the creature itself making its way. I put that lift. Making its way here. And Jesse, are you keeping your light on it this whole time?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. So
I'm,
as it gets
turning
closer.
Yeah, I am keeping the backpack in front of me while I'm still digging around in there, because it's pretty
Absolutely.
easy to feel a tablecloth compared to camping gear.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, as it gets closer, you illuminate as it's kind of going through the brush every now and again. You then see the form of this creature. As I said, the elongated limbs that are muscly, that are fucking built.
Yeah, he's jacked.
The thing is jacked, but it's also huge. It's on all fours, as I said, so its true size, you're not entirely sure, but it is low to the ground, and it is... Yeah, go for it. It is fucking, tracking all of you with its eyes. Every time you look at it, look at the eyes, it is, it seems to be staring straight at you.
Okay.
So, I would love for you to make me a sanity roll.
Okay.
And
my current
Phil, I would actually, yeah, you would also make a sanity roll because you're trying to keep this thing in the camera the whole time, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Make a sanity roll.
57, so success.
Okay, that's good.
93, so failure.
Okay. So, for that success, I roll a smaller die, and then for that failure, I roll the regular die. So, we'll start with the regular die. Phil. Oh, no. Okay, I roll. Okay, you lose one, actually, only.
What, did you think it was a 6?
No, I thought it was a 10.
I thought it was a 10, yeah.
I thought it was a 10.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, okay.
As soon as I heard the,
I was like, oh, fuck.
But you're able to kind of compartmentalize this a little bit. It is a fucking big ass wolf.
So I would imagine I'm able to keep this pretty well in the view then if I lose only a point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're doing fine at the moment. It is fucking unnerving. You feel the hairs on the back of your neck standing up, but it isn't something that you can't handle at the moment, technically. Because it hasn't done anything yet.
I've seen weirder things in college.
Yep. And
That
then
would be all.
then Jesse,
Yes.
you lose only 2.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Well, okay. Wow, that went really well for you guys. Okay. Good.
Must be nice.
So,
How's it feel to have doubled our combined sanity losses?
so, you're able to keep yourselves intact and ready for whatever is to come. Kind of bracing yourselves for this giant creature that is slinking ever closer. So we go back to the top, Jesse.
Yes.
You pull out the tablecloth at this point.
Okay. Now I'm going to unsheath one of since I'm going to leave the backpack just sitting on the ground, and essentially the tablecloth, I'm not holding it. I've pulled it out and it's basically sitting on top of the backpack.
Okay.
And I'm going to unsheath one of the 9-inch throwing knives.
Yep.
At my leg, and I'm going to start cutting a long, thin strip out of the tablecloth.
Okay.
Phil? Jimmy?
I'll just that you're cutting a long, thin strip out of the tablecloth.
Oh, okay. I said, and then I said, Phil, I need you to, I'm going to try to stay calm. I need you to pull out your Magnum. We need
Magnum is already out.
Okay, good. Is it ready to fire?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So you start cutting the strips.
Yeah, I start cutting the strip, and I'm going to begin wrapping it around the steel telescoping baton.
Okay. Yep. You'll start doing that.
Yes.
Andrew's still fucking. It's like you are like seeing it in your view as it's just circling this way, and it's illuminated now even more so. And so it's just like you can feel your heart in your chest just beating fucking fast. You're starting to kind of breathe a little quicker. Like the fear is fucking there, and it is real fucking bad. Phil, what are you doing?
Phil is looking at the creature and putting the phone, just sliding it into his pocket, and he grabs the 357 with both hands and goes, "Do I shoot?"
Not yet.
And I will scan.
Take aim.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
There is an aim feature, yes.
Yeah, you can take aim and be ready to fire.
It allows you to gain a plus 20% on your next attack.
Yes, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So easily.
I forgot that was actually a thing that you could do in Delta Green.
Yes. Yeah. Do you? I gave you a copy of the thing, right? The Agents Handbook.
Maybe.
If you need it, I have one open in my browser.
Yeah.
Brogan, are you still eating chips?
Just put it in the group chat.
Yeah. It's page 50. That's the turns and stuff. So yeah. So you take aim. You'll get a 20% on your next attack. If you're hit during that, you will lose the bonus.
Makes
before
sense.
your next attack. Yeah. So it goes. It moves here.
Okay. So,
you can hear it as it's going. You can hear the breath as it's sniffing. It's just it's smelling as it's going, and you can hear the big the noise of its snout as it takes in the air, and you can still hear the growling as it then stops at that point.
Phil will speak up at this point and goes, Jesse, since I'm aiming at it, make sure nothing comes up behind us. Wolves attack from behind too. One will make itself obvious, and the real attack comes from behind.
Okay, will do. I will. I'll drag my backpack and go to like here.
Okay.
That's a little bit too far. It's not how far I wanted to go. I wanted to go to like right here. There we go. And then I'm going to reach into my backpack again, and I am going to try to get one of my camping fuel canisters.
Ooh.
Like the fuel canisters from like a camping stove.
Yep.
Can I grab that and pull that out or no?
Yes, but that is all that you can do.
Okay. Well, okay, let me ask this. Can I grab it, pull it out, and then just put it onto the ground? Because that's what...
Yeah, you can just grab and drop it if you want.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm wanting to do.
Yeah,
okay.
Easily. You just throw it out of your bag, basically.
Yeah, and it is on the ground in front of me.
So you move back and you do that.
I'm almost ready.
Yep, same thing, Andrew. You're fucking...
I'm fine.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Fine.
Je te plume le bec, je te plume le bec.
Exactly.
So we surrender.
Phil.
Yeah.
It's your go. What do you do?
Oh, okay. You said that in a way that I thought that
like something was about to happen.
Like,
yeah. I'm sorry. I misled you.
Shoot at it.
Not yet.
All right, and I'm assuming I have to continually keep making take aims, right?
Yes.
You can look around and then do a take aim. That way you can kind of keep scanning the surroundings.
Oh, can I?
I would allow it this time.
Yes, please.
Okay. Make an alertness.
Yeah, since you're not moving, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Make an alertness. That's fine.
Fucking goddamn 93.
Oof.
Your surveying of the area is quick. You don't see anything really, because you're trying to keep this thing in your sights, while you're trying to aim at it. But I will allow you to get the aim bonus at least.
Thank you.
So, at this point, the thing fucking howls. Rises up off the ground to its full fucking height, 7 or 8 feet tall.
Jesus.
And howls out, and you hear this thunderous kind of howl, really. And you feel it kind of in your chest as it reverberates through the quiet forest. And it's... Yeah, that's what it'll do.
Okay.
The whole time Phil is narrating, he's like, werewolf-like creature, 7 or 8 feet tall.
Yeah, just howled.
Fucking Oh no, I'm assuming the howl can be heard.
I think that got caught on the phone.
Yeah.
Fucking
jacked was what you're gonna say.
It was.
Unfortunately, it's not enough to break you out of it, Andrew. So you're still.
I can't imagine that would be good.
In fact, it feels real bad.
Do I need a sanity roll?
Yeah. You know what? I like that. I like that idea, considering your current state.
May not be enough to break him out, but a gunshot will.
Right?
You say that. That's a 92.
Okay.
For
just the howl, I'll be kind.
How many points?
5.
Woof.
Being kind?
I rolled a smaller die.
Yeah, he did.
That is below breaking point.
Oh! Well,
no!
so you're
Give him a breaking point.
So you have a mental break.
Okay.
Very cool.
I'm so glad I have Metro music going right now.
He may have had a mental break, but he's doing something now.
Yep, that's true. You are breaking out of your catatonic state.
Even even if it's directly running at the creature and sacrificing yourself so that we can get a ray, you were doing something.
You were doing a thing. All right. So let me find the
I'm
mental
so happy.
break. Let me just figure out where that is really quick.
Here, if
Yeah.
anybody wants to join in, I'll put the music that I'm listening to.
I will. Oh, I was telling Boo the other day we need to get a music bot in here.
Yeah, we need to do something. Well, we can't do
Yeah,
that for a
but
call.
we can't do that.
No,
yeah.
but we could do it in the server.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're
here it is.
breaking.
If anybody
point.
wants to listen to this is great for this.
Oh yeah. Metro
Oh,
music.
yeah. You
Good
know
stuff.
what? I thought you were listening to Metroid music at first.
No.
and
Oh, that'd be cool
I was
too.
like,
That'd be
I was
great,
like,
though.
no. But
Metro.
you got me on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you get a disorder. Ooh.
Oh no! I already
Year of Doges.
So, you immediately set your new breaking point,
have 2.
which will be
1 point lower.
No. Your new breaking point is. Sorry,
You're
this
good.
is the first time.
Yep.
My 1st time.
I'm honored to be your first.
Thank you.
Mm.
I'm glad. Your current sanity minus your power score.
So current minus power will be my new breaking point.
Yes.
Will be 33.
Right. What's your sanity at right now?
45.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just having a rough go of it.
Wait a minute, what's your power?
My power 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, my highest stat is I put all the
Right.
points into intelligence and charisma.
Yeah.
My sanity is 75.
You put all your points into charisma and you still stutter like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm a fucking teacher.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
He managed to not get ripped apart his first year as a teacher by the kids. That's how you know he's charismatic.
True.
I sit backwards in my chair. I'm one of them.
Oh,
my
okay.
God.
Mm.
You're the how do you do fellow kids.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. One of my 4 bonds is students.
It is true.
Or sorry, no.
Fucking
it's,
narc.
it's how do you do fellow
There you go, nice.
fellow kids.
So
You're assuming that I teach sober.
so here's so here's
You know what? Like most middle school teachers, you teach fucking sauced.
so here's what happened.
Yes.
You hear this howl, and it reverberates through your mind. But also, it seems like to you, it's reverberating through the forest as well. It seems like to you, you hear more than one of these things that are also calling back to you. I'm going to say that you have paranoia.
Oh God! Like he
I'm going
needed
to
be
guess
paranoid.
paranoia.
Yeah, you are in a bad way. Hearing like, and you're out of your catatonic state. You're hearing things all around you. It is bad. So we'll get to you.
Oh, good. It's not even my turn.
It's not even your turn. So, Jesse,
Yes.
what are you doing? And I would say with the sorry, just before you go, with the howling, you also hear a shriek just come from Andrew. It just comes from Andrew.
Oh, okay.
It is a piercing shriek.
Ugh. So not entirely dissimilar to a re,
Yes, not entirely dissimilar.
but not
So-
a re.
Not entirely
he has-
dissimilar. What my internet decided to die.
To a
From a
re.
re.
To a re.
Oh God!
So
It's
you
it's the tree.
Yeah.
so you do notice that he has fucking snapped out of it,
Okay.
I'm back.
We're
I'm
making
back.
progress.
but he is screaming at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just. I'm.
Until it gets to
We're
his turn.
making progress.
Yeah, until it gets to his turn, he is
Yeah.
like screaming.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna probably try to start working a bit faster. And I'm gonna take, since the fuel canister is already on the ground, I'm gonna stab it with my knife.
Okay.
So do I need to make a roll for that or what?
No, I'd say that it's a stationary object that's right there that you've put there.
Okay.
I'll allow you to stab it with a knife.
Okay, I'm going to stab it, and then now that there's a hole in it, I'm going to start dousing the shit on my baton with the fuel.
Okay.
And I am going to
That's unfortunately that's all
it?
that you'll be able to do. Yeah. The
okay,
act of stabbing it in to get it to that point and then picking it up
Yeah.
on the knife to sprinkle it enough. That's
Okay.
what you can, unfortunately.
Okay.
Here's time coded.
So Andrew,
Hi.
you stop screaming.
I do.
Yes, you are not
Damn,
screaming.
so close to a new record.
But the thing is there in its full fucking glory. And you're pretty sure there are more of them.
And they sound like they're coming from all directions.
It sounded like they came from all directions. You don't see anything just from a cursory glance, but
God, I can only see the one ahead of me.
You can only see the one ahead of you.
Yeet. I'm out. I'm turning.
Okay.
I'm like booking it.
Yeah, you start
like
sprinting.
trip and fall. I'm sprinting. I probably so. Were
Okay.
were the two of you, Phil and Jesse? Were you like right behind me?
Yeah.
Not right.
Yeah,
not
not right,
you, but
close.
close.
Okay.
Yeah.
And were you next to each other?
No, Phil
yeah.
had said specifically that he was keeping kind of a distance. So
Yeah.
they're not right
Okay.
next to each other. No.
Okay. Then yeah, I won't go right. I'll
Yeah,
probably
don't-
should check one of you without realizing
Yeah,
it. And then
exactly.
bust
You
backwards.
make a mad scramble.
Okay.
Yes.
Abso-fucking-lutely. And yeah, I think let me look at something really quick, just to make sure of something. So if you're sprinting, right? Like just fucking
As fast as I can.
absolutely. Okay, so if you're sprinting, I need you to make a dexterity test time to keep your footing and not fall.
Is that just my dex score?
Dex
five?
score times 5. Yes, roll under that.
Cool. 88.
Okay.
Jeez.
So you get you
fail.
get about here, and then you fall over,
Shit.
and you fucking eat shit. Yes. So you are just you skid along the ground slightly as you hear you both of you hear fucking Andrew just fucking thump.
Yeah, a big fucking face plant.
So Phil, what would you like to do?
How does
Bill?
the beast seem to be reacting?
It's not his
Just-
turn yet, but he watched.
Am I seeing like muscles bunch up as he gets ready to lunge?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Fantastic. I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
So
Go
anyway,
for
I
it.
started blasting.
Yeah. I started blasting.
Because basically what I was wanting to do was essentially try to...
I know, yeah.
Well, I was going to try to get it to where I was lighting the thing, and then he fires around the same time.
Sure, yeah. But
Ye-
desperate
Yeah,
times.
But yeah, no. I'm not trying to say stop. I'm not trying to
Yeah,
say don't shoot.
right.
That's just what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Hand
But
was
now it is the
kind
time.
of forced.
Mhm.
Yeah, go for it.
14.
Oh,
So-
yeah, that's a success.
Yeah.
So you with a it was a heavy pistol, yes. So
Yes.
a D12, please.
Woo!
7.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. So you shoot the creature.
Mm.
The gunshot is loud, as loud, if not louder than the creature's howl that it just did, and you hear a slight whimper as the light being shown on it. You can see the bullet hit right in the shoulder of this creature, on the left shoulder, and you see blood kind of oozing out of it. And now it will go.
Hi.
Hello.
I've made myself its target.
Yes, you have. All right. Here we go. It's a pounce.
Oh boy.
We'll see if it hits.
Oh,
What are
it'll
the chances?
Actually, it doesn't.
hit.
Legitimately? Okay. Well, so
I have looked into the abyss.
yes, you have
And said, "Fuck you."
Yeah, as the creature, you watch as it just tenses and thrusts itself forward towards you. But doing so, you hear it whine again as it kind of like pushes off kind of badly with its left arm. And it's kind of more so skids in front of you, just barely, and you feel the hot breath of the creature on your face as it is just right on you. Okay, Jesse.
Jesse!
I want to light the thing.
Yep. Yeah, you light the makeshift torch baton.
Yes. So it bursts into flame, and then I would like to, I want to like wave the torch in front of it, and well, actually, no. Okay, reverse that. I want to throw the throwing knife that I have, and then I want to wave it, wave the fire in its face.
So, if
If that's okay.
If you want to light it, I don't think you can also throw the knife.
Okay, then can I light it and wave the fire then?
Yes, I will allow you to do that.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay. Let's see. I would like for you. No, if you should make a roll, honestly.
I can make a roll with a bonus if you want.
No, I don't know about that.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I think.
Oh, should I add another point to my unnatural?
Yes, both of you.
Okay.
Also, sorry, since you saw the thing.
No, you're good. You're good.
I totally forgot. Yeah. Please do.
Since failing sanity, does that mean my max sanity will go up by 1 next session?
No.
No, okay.
No, your stats don't go up when you fail them.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that's exactly how they went up.
No.
Oh, stats with skill. No, okay.
Skills,
sorry.
not stats.
Skills, not
Yeah.
stats.
Yes. So, just give me a general power roll, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. See how that goes.
And then I am trying to roll beneath the times 5.
Yes, please. Anytime I call for a stat roll, it is beneath your times 5.
30.
30. Okay, so you succeed. All right. So you start waving this fire.
Would that be a critical success?
No, it would need to be a 33.
Yeah, it doubles. You start waving this flame now in front of its face, and you do see that the fire does seem to register in this creature's eyes. Whether or not it will do anything because of it, you're not sure, but it is definitely like noticed and is paying attention kind of to the flame more so. Andrew, you ate shit.
Yes.
You
I'm
are on the
on the
ground.
floor.
Yes.
Yummy shit.
It scraped you up a little bit, but I don't think I'll have you take any damage from it, actually. Yeah.
Cool. But my
It's
khakis
a
are
grassy
grass
grade.
stained.
I was gonna say,
That's a
it's a
grassy
grassy
glade.
little field. You just kind of got scraped up on your face and stuff. You might have a nosebleed, but you're fine. Basically.
So it's a sexy werewolf.
Yeah.
I
I
don't want to be a furry.
Mentally,
I don't want to be a furry.
Yeah, there it is.
What do you want to do?
in my horrid paranoia, being stuck on the ground,
Yes.
I think I'm going to whip my knife back out and just kind of like aim it up and like just looking around me to see if there's anything around here.
Give me an alertness.
Fuck. There's one thing about Mr. Centeni. He is not alert. Oh my god, it's a 12. I succeeded.
Hey! Good.
That means my alertness doesn't go up.
Nope. So you're looking around and you take in everything that's going on right now. You don't hear any additional howling. You don't hear any additional movement. You hear as you kind of lift your head up to see. You hear the creature, and you see the creature now in front of your companions. Right the fuck there in the firelight. You
see us standing against it heroically, and you regain a whole lot of sanity.
No,
and fully heal everybody.
not at all. Not in the slightest.
It's Darkest Dungeons rules.
Right, the light.
Jesse ignited the torch. Accuracy goes up.
Exactly. The promise of safety.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
There you are. If you would like to get up, you can.
I think he's gonna stay down.
All right, then that is your go.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Absolutely. No, you're acting in character. Totally fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure we all fucking
It's true,
love it.
dude. Yeah.
Like, truth be told, all three of us are gonna die here.
Actually, you know what he probably does?
No.
I don't know if it's enough to actually register any actual movement, but he starts doing that thing where you just like dig your feet in, like push yourself back like half a foot over and over again.
You move very slightly back, and I won't move you.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So Phil, it is right in front of you. It has taken a wound, but it is right the fuck there. There's also fire there too. Neat.
It's paying attention to me. Shoot it again, please.
It is paying attention to the fire a little
plan.
more. So are you going to shoot?
I am going to shoot.
Okay, considering that this is right the fuck next to you, I'll allow you to do a bonus die.
Oh, thank God. Can my bonus die be a D4?
No.
Oh.
So
73 versus 13.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Okay, roll me another D12.
It's a 13.
Yeah.
It's our lucky number.
Apparently.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Only a 3.
Okay. So you go to shoot it again, but since it's so close to you and you don't want to like stretch your arm out so much, you kind of keep it more towards your side, and because of that, you shoot it in such a way that it more skims across its right kind of pectoral, and it whines again, but like, and then doubles down with its growling. Okay, so fire there. You succeeded your power roll, so I'll take that into account. But it doesn't like the fact that someone keeps fucking hurting it.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see, and I will get
Kindly
this.
kill me.
We
How
will
did we get to the
see.
point where we're fighting this thing head on?
Hey, man.
Because it was in a position to take us out one by one a lot easier if we went into the woods.
There's no
This
way
thing can
we
outrun the
outrun
fuck out of us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So,
dude.
okay. Unfortunately, sir, it does connect. It rears up a clawed hand, and scrapes it across your body. You take where is
4 damage.
We will see.
2 damage.
Actually 2 damage. Legitimately 2 damage. Don't call my rolls, you
Because
bastard.
I'm the GM.
I have looked into the abyss twice.
And said fuck you twice.
So, it scrapes across your body. Your clothes rip as it tears through flesh. It's not.
I have done 5 times more damage to it than it did to me. I'm not used to
Sum the
this.
fuck how. Yes. With your shitty shooting stats, you're doing it. But it is probably one of the worst pains you've ever felt.
I fucking point blank a werewolf.
Fucking execution style.
So, Jesse.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Since before, or can I wave the torch and throw the knife this time?
Yeah, I'd allow that. Sure.
Okay, since I didn't light it this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so another pow roll.
Yeah, you may attempt.
Okay. All right. So
whether or not it does anything, you will see.
That is a 47, so that is another success, but not as good as the last one.
All right.
And then I'm going to huck one of my throwing knives at it. This is the one that has the fuel on it, if that means anything.
Yes. That works.
Just because it's the same one I've been holding the whole time.
Yes. Please throw your knife.
And then are we doing athletics?
I believe so. I believe that is how I will allow this. Yes.
Okay, because there's no
throw
weapon.
skill, yeah.
Yeah, which is weird, but
athletics makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so athletics. 39, so a success.
Okay. The damage for a knife, I believe, was a. Let's see.
That's not a knife.
It's a D4. So please roll me a D4, because I wouldn't call this a large knife or a combat dagger.
Yes, because it's 9 inches long.
Yes.
1
damage. So you managed
D4s.
You managed to skim the creature's face as you kind of wave, and it kind of gets distracted by the fire, kind of putting itself out of the way as you kind of swing it forward into its face. And you manage to do a scrape. Okay. Andrew.
So I can see these two, like,
they're
battling.
fighting. Yeah.
That's really impressive.
Yeah.
For
somehow they seem to be keeping themselves pretty well.
Remember us well.
Really quick, I'm going to use the restroom. Keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I didn't bring the alcohol with me. Well, it's like I was thinking it would be fun to break the fifth on him.
I was going to say, you could have soaked it in alcohol and then the flaming baton.
Is standing up my entire turn?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
Won't be that cruel.
God. It just feels like getting up, moving up, and stabbing would be a lot.
It would be a lot. I would not have you able to stab it. You could try to throw at it from here.
I do not trust the throwing between them into the wolf. Okay, I am going to drop my knife just to save action, because I don't know how actions exactly work in this.
I'll just allow you to do that, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to grab my phone.
Okay.
And I am going to activate the flashlight app and then just try to shine it directly onto this thing.
Okay.
This thing's out at night. It has, like, the shiny eyes. Those are usually very light sensitive. I'm going for it.
Okay. You can do so. It does have a fire right in its face. So
Fair.
Before it was mostly blind and now it's completely blind.
You could, I will allow it, if you would like to try
that's what I'm going to do for now, because I feel like whipping it out, unlocking the phone, finding and opening the app.
Yeah, totally. Hell, you might even have one of the phones like I do where you can twist it a certain way and it turns the flashlight on.
Oh,
pretty cool. Yeah, it's like a gesture thing.
But
regardless of that, yeah, I will totally allow you to do that.
Cool. I'm just trying to distract it, give it penalties, whatever I can do.
Yeah, I would like. I don't think a roll really works in this case, so I'll just allow it.
If anything, it would be it trying to resist something, I think.
Yeah, well, there's no real resistance kind of things.
Power.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, we'll see.
Okay. You do, you boo.
Okay. You shine the light at the creature. From
I
here,
sure do.
who knows?
Goddamn right I do.
So, Phil, Phil, you're doing it.
Shooting it has worked thus far, so I'm going to continue my trend.
I will allow you your bonus die as you continue to be in the fucking way of it. Yeah.
Fucking
Oh boy.
30 versus 20? Fucking Christ! Yes!
Please roll me a d12.
You don't deserve this.
4.
Okay. Another 4 damage to it.
I wish that one had been a 12.
That would have been nice, wouldn't it?
It would have been nice. I would have lived to see next round.
So, yeah, you shoot at it again.
Question, Alejo.
Yeah.
Is this creature first initiative or last?
Technically, first.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. So, you shoot it again. And you shoot it kind of in the torso. You assume kind of more in kind of like the where you would assume a human's like spleen would be, basically. You shoot it kind of there, and it whines again. At this point, it
decides to call it a day. Thank
God.
It starts running. It starts running. It would probably get about here. I would say that it's about 60 meters out at this point. So it's running. You can kind of see its large, lumbering shape as it continues to run away. Yeah, you just hear it starting to go through the forest.
May I make an additional attack?
I think the effective range of your gun
is 20 meters.
Yeah. Let me look at how that works really quick.
Yeah, a bullet travels farther than 60 feet, so
yes,
I've heard.
So I think there is something about how it works when you try to shoot something farther.
Yeah, I might have like disadvantage or something, but fuck it. I'm so far shooting has worked. I am not going to stop.
Yeah,
So anyway, I started blasting.
blasting. Let me make doubly sure here.
3 out of 3, bitch.
Let's see. Okay, so okay, here we go. Oh, interesting. Okay, I've been doing it differently. Neat.
Been cheating.
No, I've been giving you guys that bonus die when it's not how it works. But it's fine. Because I'm going to be doing it for the creature itself as well. So so
you act as though this isn't the final encounter.
What? What do you mean? So I mean, it's getting away.
Report the finding back to Hunter. Job done.
Well, do you remember what the job is?
I thought it was to identify.
No.
You forgot. So I will allow a shot, though this will be at a massive penalty. Unfortunately. So please roll 2, and you have to get a 10% or less.
It literally can do nothing but help, but 45.
And you can, that's it's whatever's highest. So, yeah. Okay. So, since Jesse is unfortunately away, we will continue on without him.
I'm going to start treating my wounds with my first aid kit.
Okay, yeah.
Going like wincing every other like move and going like ow.
Absolutely.
Ow.
Please make me a. I have to look at the actual
roll?
equipment. Yeah, make me a first aid roll, but you get
first aid kit gives plus 20 or minus 20%.
yes. Minus
Yeah,
20%.
I apologize.
Minus 20% to whatever you roll. Yes.
Yeah, and my first aid skill is 70. So
Yep. So
What happened? I missed it.
It ran.
He ran away.
Oh.
Yep.
God,
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
fucking damn it! I rolled a 98.
So you attempt to do bandaging, but with the adrenaline is pumping. You're getting more shaken, and you're
No doubt, clenching and being physically unable to let go of the gun is hampering my ability to treat myself.
Exactly, and you're also like casting a look up every now and again because you're like trying to make sure that this isn't like a trick, that it's just running away to come back and get you. And so you're trying, but unfortunately, like you just do a shitty job, and nothing really helps. You're still bleeding a bit, but it's not like gushing the fuck out. It is bleeding. And you haven't really staunched the flow very easily. But yeah. So yeah, you guys are in the clearing.
And we're in the clear.
And I think that is where we will stop for now.
It's midnight.
Issue midnight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Mhm.
What I want to do is suddenly feel like mind takes over and he goes, oh right, and he takes the camera basically of the phone and is like he points it off in the direction it ran off. He's like creature ran off that way, and then points the camera toward himself. These hurts.
And we'll stop.
I will end the recording, and I will text it to the number I know as
You don't have service.
Fuck.
but next time we'll get to it. So yeah, good session, boys. Very good session. You finally encountered it. I'm so happy. I didn't think it would come now. I thought you would do a little bit of investigating first, but of the sites. But hey,
But we tried.
Fortunate little coincidences.
Somebody got us lost.
Yeah.
Unnamed names.